Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Dependent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. It's Monday, so it's the start of the week, and today I've got the pleasure of bringing you down to the southern outskirts of Melksham into a place called Berryfield Park. And just there behind me, guys, as you can just see, is a really attractive red brick, two double bedroom semi-detached property on the southern outskirts of this like small cul-de-sac on the Semmington side of town. And what does it have to offer? Well, I tell you what, guys, it's a decent size. They're built to offer that bit more space than, say, a modern home would. It's got a nice hall, kitchen, diner, it's got a lounge, and then it's got a nice conservatory at the back, and then a wide and longish garden with parking in behind. Yes, it's double glazed. Yes, it's got gas heating. And look, guys, it's ideal for any investor. It's ideal for any first-time buyer or people downsizing. They're really, it's a decent sized property, this. And of course, you know how this market is. It's a very fluid market, this, guy, so it's not going to be on the market long. So if you are interested, you know we're going to get everybody in to see it, as many as we can. But please get in touch with us as soon as possible, and we'll get you into this property at 5 Berryfield Park. Now, with all my tours, guys, you know how they work. I'm just going to flip this camera around. We're just going to talk about the local amenities, where the schools are, and then we're going to go inside and have a decent look around this property. And here we go, guys. So this is Berryfield Park, which is on the southern side, and you can see they're very similar, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedroom properties. Further up there, if you wanted to walk into Berryfield Lane, you can turn left, and there's some lovely countryside walks available to any dog walkers or anybody that wants to get closer to the country. But you can see the style, you can see how attractive the red brick is, the age of these properties. Some were built in the 50s, some were 30s, but that's the age of the build, I think, of these properties here. Just down there, if you come out of Berryfield, that then takes you into the old Semmington Road. Further along, if you wanted to go further along, that would link you into the toll of Semmington, the canals. You can go a little bit further into the village of Semmington, which is a mile or 2 up the road, so it's a really nice walk. I'm a fit lad, so if you wanted to turn left into Melksham, I would say from here, if you're fit enough, 10-15 minute walk. There are bus routes as well that will link you back into Melksham. And of course, then the A350 then takes you all the way around. You can link over to Bower Hill, and then you can also go right, and that will take you then towards Trowbridge, Warminster or Westbury. If you wanted to come out of here and turn left, as if you're heading back into Melksham, and turn left again down the A350, again, that will link you into Corsham, or you can head towards Chippenham, and then you can get onto the M4. And let's say on a decent day, 15-20 minute drive, you're on the M4, you know, subject to traffic prevailing and everything else that's going on at the moment with roads. So it is a very well located property on the southern outskirts of Melksham, this. Very sought after, really decent for first time buyers and especially investors as well. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go in through that white door, and we're going to take a look at 5 Berryfield Park. And here we go. So before we do, I just want to show you, obviously, you know, this is a semi-detached property. There is a bit of an access point here. You can see it's a little gated access here, and if you walk along here, as it's a semi, you can just see where the conservatory is popping out. There is a gate here, and that will give you access to the rear garden. I thought I'd cover that off first so you can just see where your bins go, side gate, etc, etc. Come back out, you can see the front garden is laid to shingle, to gravel. Lovely tree there, giving it a bit of privacy, I guess. And these are really good houses, guys. You can see canopy, storm porch. Let's go in. So we're going to take a look inside. We'll just open up this door. Take a look around. Now, with all my tours, as you know, I'm just going to flip the camera around just so I show you the entrance as we came in. Entrance door, double glazed, wood effect laminate flooring. Just come back on myself because there is a radiator in there. The heating is heated by the back boiler that's in the sitting room. So I guess, guys, at some point you will want to change the heating system. Probably put a boiler in, but of course the heating regulations are changing in a few years. So there's a bit of thought to put into that as well. You can see the stairs. Look at that natural light just coming in. These are the stairs that go to the first floor landing. And of course we come in, this is the hallway. Little cupboard in front of you. I'm not going to open it up, but there's some meters in there. You can put your shoes in there, etc, etc. You can see some alcoves and off the hallway you can see some rooms. I'm just going to take you left, and the reason why I'm going to just show you this room first, you might notice it's just crammed full of stuff. And the reason is, guys, well, these guys are moving. There is no chain, they're moving into a new build. So it's a lifestyle move. The lady owner's been here 30 odd years. They've got their new build already in place. It's basically finished in a few weeks' time, so they're getting ready. They're already packed, and this stuff is going to go over. So I can't show you a lot, but I can show you some of the aspects. In just behind there, that's the fire. That's where the back boiler is. There's a gas fire there. You can see there's space for your TV. Sofa unit will go across here, and it's quite a big room, this. And there's a little window also that will take you into that conservatory that I'll show you in a minute. So come back out. So that's the sitting room, but I just wanted to explain that to you. And this is the advantage of these property tours. We get a lot of compliments about the tours, guys, and it's my job to demonstrate the possibilities of a home. So that's what we intend to do. And if I can give you any ideas and they're helpful, then that's what it's all about. So just turning this camera around, you can see there is then a little alcove there. And this opens up into this brilliant kitchen, dining room. And kitchen's a kitchen, guys. We know we're going to have high-level cupboards, base units. You know you're going to have your 4-ring gas hob, oven incorporated into the units, your extractor fan, a bit of tiling are going across there. But what I like about these builds is they have genuine kitchen diners. They're already built like this, so it's fabulous. You don't get that in a modern home. You don't get the double bedrooms, but you do with these builds. And that's why they're so sought after, because you can get the kids to do their homework. You can have, you know, entertainment areas here still. You can still do your cooking. You can sit down, have your meal before you go into any of the other rooms of the property. Obviously there you've got your plumbing for wash machine. There's your little sink unit. Some more base units there. And I'm trying to get the owner, one of the owners, out of the picture, but I can't. But I'm going to pop the camera out there. I'm going to pop it back because it's we don't want to embarrass them too much. I'm sure they're not as shy as me when it comes to these videos. Anyway, so obviously this is a nice sized room. You can see there's a little breakfast area if you want to use it. You can create more. You can put stools there. You can take that out. You can do anything that you want with this kitchen. I'm just going to show you the angle again, just so it gives you another aspect. If I pop the camera out, that's that front aspect that we came into. And I like this estate. Look at the separation of the houses. It's set back from the road. Then you've got a tree line kind of road with some nice mature trees as well. And then some nice front gardens before you even come into this property. So these are the advantages of buying homes that are just slightly bigger. So we come from here. Obviously we've come in. We've shown you that obviously that's the access from the entrance door, stairs going up, hallway, into that sitting room. You've come out of the kitchen diner, and then there is another benefit of an extra conservatory. And it's a decent size, you know, it's a decent sized room. And again, you can kick back in the summer, you can do anything you want. You can even work from home with COVID. Obviously the advent of COVID, with people doing homeschooling or working from home, you can use this as a setup as an office as well as a conservatory for the summer or any time of the year. And it's a really decent size, and it's double glazed construction. And just to tease you even more, look at the size of that garden. Isn't that brilliant? So as I just turn it around, I'm just going to show you another aspect of this conservatory. Polycarbonate roof, and then that wood effect flooring that comes into this room. So look guys, just a little recap before we just finish off the ground floor. Conservatory down here, opening up into that beautiful garden. There's a bit of parking that we'll talk about in a minute. Bring the camera around again. You come back into this hallway. There's a multi-pane door that then takes you into this sitting room, double glazed window to the front aspect. There's that back boiler. You can't see it, but there is a fireplace there. There's another window there that takes you and looks you into the conservatory. Come back out into this hallway, and then it just brings you back into this kitchen dining room. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far, guys. Let's get upstairs, look at those double bedrooms and the bathroom. So here we go, as promised guys, we're going to have to take a look upstairs. I think anyone looking to buy the property might make some improvements, some slight alterations. They might take this off, they might repaint it or re-wallpaper it. There's a little bit of areas here where the carpets will need to be renewed. There's no point these owners doing it, they just didn't feel there was any value, and I agree to it. I think that anybody looking to buy this will put their own mark onto this property anyway. I certainly would. And I wouldn't mind if I wanted to change the colour scheme myself and the carpets, but it will be something that needs to be done. Now obviously the landing area as you come in, as I just turn this camera around, you can see where I've come up from, but also it splits off left to right. So if we go right, you can just see here, there's that nice sized garden that we talked about in the parking in behind. Double glazed window, little airing cupboard in there, and we go straight into the bathroom. There you can see a ladder style radiator, flooring, pedestal wash and basin, nice deep panel bath, shower screen over, as to the side I should just say, and there's your shower. And there's an L-shaped little room here because you've got your pedestal wash and basin, that window that brings in the natural light, and then you've got your loo that just comes into this area here. Turn the camera around just so it gives you another angle of this bathroom. So it's actually not a bad sized bathroom, this actually. So as I just stand back, I can give you all the aspects and elevations of this room. So out we come from the bathroom. What I'm going to do, I'm going to call this bedroom 2. It can easily be bedroom 1. It's whichever room you favour. So it's a decent sized double. You can see there's a little recess there for your chest of drawers. There's your double bed. You could put units either side, little bedside units. There's your radiator. And of course, as I come around this side, just in there, you can see that's where your cupboard is. You can build into it. You can put a door in there, or a sliding door, opening door, shelving unit. You can do what you want with it really, but it's just an extra space. Radiator, nice big double glazed window to the front elevation. And there's that front aspect again that I mentioned before and we showed you earlier. And you can see what I mean about the trees and the separation of this development. It's very, very well thought out actually back in the day, which is definitely the appeal. And of course, anyone downsizing, you think about it and you want to move from your 3 or 4 bed and you don't need it anymore, well, these are still going to provide quite decent bedrooms. And downstairs, there's still a bit of space, so it's very unique. Nothing wrong with modern homes, but if you bought a modern home, you wouldn't have the size of these bedrooms. And if you take a look at bedroom 1 or bedroom 2, whichever way, this bedroom again, you can see, look at the size, double bed. Fitted wardrobe this side, fitted wardrobe that side. When I say fitted, 2 wardrobes, one either side, and then you've got freestanding here, and areas of freestanding. There's your loft space. There'll be an old tank in there. Let me just show you, so you then know that obviously the back boiler is downstairs for the gas heating. And then there's another cupboard in there, guys, which just goes over the stairwell, which gives you a good depth actually, but I'm not going to open it. A cupboard is a cupboard, it's a little wardrobe. And then we have the 2 bedrooms and bathroom upstairs. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour. You've got your 2 bedrooms, you've got your bathroom upstairs. These are double bedrooms. Let's take a look at that garden out there, because I think you'll be equally impressed. And then we'll just take a look at the parking just beyond that, beyond that rear gate. As promised, guys, as we walk through the hallway, back out through into the conservatory, we can go into this really nice, see a little patio there. Rear garden, little pussycat, he's beautiful. And I'm just going to let the camera do the talking, because all I can hear are birds. And I love doing this because the garden's such a great feature. There's more space to this property. You don't get this. Like I said to you before, you normally get a little postage stamp, but they were built in the 50s for families. These are affordable homes, and now they're sought after because you can extend, you can knock them about, you can do things with them. There's so much more potential. So why not highlight it? Look at the size of this garden, look, for a little 2-bed. Amazing. Little shed, gravelled areas that curve away, path, gravelled areas again. Let me just turn that camera back on itself. There you can get a better look at that rear as well. Side access there, that takes you to the front. There's your conservatory. You could bring the whole thing out again, but I don't think there's any need actually. Gardens laid to lawn, timber fencing, and I just wanted to show you there's a rear gate here, guys. So if we open up this rear gate, we can go out here as well, so you could park in the lay-bys in front. And you can see there's some lines here. We don't know if there's allocated parking for one or for two or for none, but these guys have always had parking there and there. They've had their 2 cars, but there's so much parking behind here. They've obviously been labelled over the years. I think everybody uses their common sense with these properties and they park where they should. But it's just something I can't clarify. I've not seen the title deed. I don't know if it comes with 1 space, 2 or none. But these guys for 30 odd years have always used those 2 spaces. So I think that's evident enough about the parking around here, but it will come up on your purchase, I'm sure, when you buy it. But whatever's available will be available, but these are the spaces that these guys use anyway. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I've, guys. I'm just going to take you back in just to that rear garden, just to give you another glance at it and wrap up this tour. And if you are interested, please get hold of me. It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents. Telephone number, guys, is 01225 707 342. I hope you're really well. I'm really excited to get this property on the market. I know it's going to generate a lot of interest. Give me a nudge on the 707 342 if you are interested. And I hope you're all safe, keeping well, and I look forward to hearing from you.